This is one about knowing what you want and going for it, not taking no for an answer. With a cheap guitar and a broken heart, a lot of blood, sweat, and beer, I pour out my soul up on this stage, and they don't even know I'm here. But I'm hanging on by some thread of hope, knowing one day things are gonna change. When everybody sings my songs and they all know my name. Give me a six string, I got a melody and a story to tell. Yeah, you're wasting your time waiting on me to fail. I got a tip jar and I'll play for free, but one day things are gonna change when everybody sings my songs. They all know my name. Some folks would say that I've walked away from good jobs I should have kept, but I don't care, 'cause that ain't me. This is who I am. There's something deep inside of me, a lot of songs that ain't been wrote. Well, it's a long way to the top. Man, that ain't no joke. Give me a six string, I got a melody and a story to tell. Yeah, you're wasting your time waiting on me to fail. I got a tip jar and I'll play for free, but one day things are gonna change when everybody sings my songs. They all know my name. Give me a six string, I got a melody and a story to tell. Yeah, you're wasting your time waiting on me to fail. I got a tip jar and I'll play for free, but one day things are gonna change when everybody sings my songs. And they all know my name. Yeah, when they all know my name. With a cheap guitar and a broken heart, a lot of blood, sweat, and beer, I pour out my soul up on this stage, and they don't even know I'm here. Yeah. Appreciate the applause. Your check's in the mail. This next song here is another song off it. Whoop. Hey, I got signal up here. Bluetooth off. How about that? Now, this next song here. There's another song off the album, which we have copies of back there. You can find it online if you haven't heard it yet. It's called Labial Only. Hope you like it. And if you don't tell nobody. You've got your obsession with any man that has possessions, and I never had enough to make you fall. Sometimes you get lonely and I pretend that I'm the only one you call. We both know the reason is because you've got nothing else to do. But I always answer, 'cause I'm such a fool over you. And I'm hoping that he leaves you lonely, and maybe you'll come a-calling on me, so that I can keep you for myself until you go find someone else to be the man that I won't ever be. And I don't have the occupation or a rich man's compensation to buy your time and be your everyday. By now I know better than to think that I could ever make you stay. And I'm hoping that he leaves you lonely, and maybe you'll come a-calling on me, and that I can keep you for myself until you go find someone else to be the man that I won't never be. Yeah, I'm hoping that he leaves you lonely, and maybe you'll come a-calling on me. Yeah, I'm hoping that he leaves you lonely, and maybe you'll come a-calling on me, so that I can keep you for myself until you go find someone else to be the man that I won't ever be. So that I can keep you for myself until you go find someone else to be the man that I won't ever be. Everybody enjoying yourself? Y'all having fun so far? That's good, because that's the only 2 songs that I know, so I've got 2 hours worth of that. We'll see how many different changes we can make in them. See? I guess I ought to play one you know. How many? We got any Jamie Johnson fans in the house? Well, he's not here. I'd be a whole lot cooler if he was, though, wouldn't I? What if I'd have been like, come on in here, Jamie, let's sing him a song. Y'all have been like, oh, my God, he's got Jamie Johnson coming in here. But I don't. But I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to do my best Jamie Johnson impersonation and sing y'all one of my favorite all-time songs, and definitely one of my favorite all-time Jamie Johnson songs. It's called In Color. Hope you like it. I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white. It ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah, I was 11. Getting times were tough back in 35. That's me and Uncle Joe trying to survive a cotton farm. The Great Depression. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. And this one here was taken overseas in the middle of hell in 1943. In the wintertime, can almost see my breath. Can't tell it here, but it was hot that June, and that rose is red and her eyes are blue, and just look at that smile. I was so proud. That story of my life, right there in black and white. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep cover. Should have seen it in color. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep cover. Should have seen it in color. You should have seen it in color. Well, Jamie Johnson for you right there. Thank you. I forgot the second half of the second verse, so that was a little bit of a remix, but people pay more for that. That's like a new version, see. I played that song 1,000,000 times, and I couldn't think of that last 2 words to save my life. So there you go. You got a special version tonight. You got your money's worth, you know what I mean? This next song is a song that I wrote with my beautiful wife, not about her. There's a big difference. There's a big, big difference. This is a song that me and Brandy wrote together. She's a songwriter in her own right. She's standing back here at the merch booth, so if y'all are interested in it, wave your hand at them, baby. It's kind of dark back here. They can't see how pretty you are. But you can tell she's good looking even in the dark. I look better in the dark, personally. I look way better. But she writes a whole bunch of songs, and we write a bunch of songs together, and she came to me with this idea. And it's a good old-fashioned country cheating song. It's called She'd Know. Hope you like it. If I could write our song, put words to melody about all the times we've had, what you mean to me. Well, I could sing of your blue eyes and your sweet Chanel perfume, or the way our shadows dance in the secrets of this room. Every line full of melody as words begin to flow. But I can't write our song. She'd know. She'd piece it together one line at a time, all the night she spent alone. Lord, it took so long for me to earn her trust. By the last verse it'd be gone. A ballad of our love would cause a broken home. So I can't write our song. She'd know. Well, our story would unfold, because her eyes ain't blue, and Chanel #5, that ain't her perfume. There's a gold band on my hand that says I have her faith, but every time that I'm with you, a tan line takes its place. She learned the love of you and me and all the lies that I have told. So I can't write our song. She'd know. She'd piece it together one line at a time, all the night she spent alone. Lord, it took so long for me to earn her trust. By the last verse it'd be gone. A ballad of our love will cause a broken home. So I can't write our song. She'd know. And I know her heart would break if she knew that mine were torn between a love we know is wrong and the vows that I once swore. She'd piece it together one line at a time, all the nights she spent alone. And Lord, it took so long for me to earn her trust. By the last verse it'd be gone. A ballad of our love will cause a broken home. So I can't write our song. She'd know. She'd know. Look out. I'm just going to put you on a bus and take you with me. How about that? But y'all got to get the bus, so. What about Willie and Waylon? Y'all like Willie and Waylon? Okay, so not all of you, but the ones that do are real enthusiastic about it. That's all that matters. That's good. I like it. Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds of gold. Long snob belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. If you don't understand it, he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home. Even with someone they love. Willie! Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. Little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do they said sometimes don't know how to take it. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Take it, Waylon. Hey! Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Why? 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. So when I first started writing songs, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, if I'm being honest with you. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I still don't have any idea what the hell I'm doing. But I try real hard, and I figured a good place to start would be just to write extended verses to the songs that I already know and love. And that's what I did to this song. Do y'all care if I play y'all the extended version of Mamas Don't Let Your Babies? It's today's version of Mamas Don't Let Your Babies. This goes out to Monty and Ashley and Tucker. Where's he at? Is he back here? Okay, well, y'all can just tell him about it. It goes a little something like this. Are you ready? Mamas, don't let your cowboys grow up to be babies. 'Cause they'll never leave home and just get student loans. and stay on the couch and be lazy. Oh, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Why? They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Hey! You missed it, Monty. Where'd you go? I changed the words. I said, mamas, don't let your cowboys grow up to be babies. That was the gist of it. So there you go. Huh. All right, I'm going to play y'all another couple of mine. I appreciate y'all having me out here tonight. Thank y'all so much for it. I didn't think I was ever going to get here, though. I started driving. I was like, hell, I have got to have went the wrong way. But then we pulled in. This is the right place to be. That barbecue's good stuff, too. I appreciate y'all having me out here. It's worth the drive for that and the good company. So there we go. How about y'all give yourselves a round of applause for coming on out and supporting a good thing. Appreciate you, DK. Thank you much. This next song here is another song of mine. It's called Lavender Candles. Hope you like it. Lavender candles that burned in her room, danced in the window that I just snuck through, and I knew every squeak in that old hardwood floor, and that I was home free past the third loose board. And we both knew I love you was a little white lie we said to each other to make it alright. In a rush to grow up, and it was finally our turn. Yeah, we were learning to love and loving to learn. Her daddy was a pastor who preached against hate. If he knew what we's doing, we'd have tested his faith. 'Cause I held his world in the palm of my hand. I came in a boy, but I left a man. We both knew I love you was a little white lie we said to each other to make it alright. In a rush to grow up, and it was finally our turn. Yeah, we were learning to love and loving to learn. And we both knew I love you was a little white lie we said to each other to make it alright. In a rush to grow up, and it was finally our turn. Yeah, we were learning to love and loving to learn. My wife was telling me the story about how her granddad, how they found out he had it. He just kept driving through the same toll booth over and over because he couldn't remember how to get home. And that really hit home with me. And I got to thinking about how many families out there really struggle with this disease, and we decided to do our best to bring a little bit of attention to it, and that's what we're trying to do with this song. It's going to be coming out on the new EP sometime in February or April. We can't decide whether we when we want to drop it, but either way, here's the song, and I hope you like it. It's one of them storytelling songs, and you'll have to hang in there and to the end before you get it. I stopped by my parents' house 'cause Mama called today. Dad broke out the checkers, it's his favorite game to play. So I walked in the kitchen while he set up the board, grabbed some Dr. Peppers from the refrigerator door. He said, "Grade another doctor," while I hand him his drink. But I've heard that joke before, it's the same one every week. Then he takes off on some story of an early memory. He pauses in the middle and then he says to me, "Well, I remember my first kiss, my first car, my first fight. And I remember where I was on the day that Elvis died. How can a man recall all of these milestones and not remember where he puts his phone?" Mom walks in with medicine. He said she thinks I'll forget, but it's a never-ending stream of pills and I'm so damn tired of it. It's strange how I recall some things from my life oh so clear, but if you were to ask me now, I can't tell you the year. But I remember my first kiss, my first car, my first fight. And I remember where I was on the day that Elvis died. But I can't recall directions home from the hardware store. I got lost last week and they don't let me drive no more. Well, we played all afternoon, and when his black one jumped my red, he looked at me and smiled. "King me's what he said." Then he made his final move, and our game came to an end. He said, "When you come back tomorrow, then I just might let you win." And I remember my first kiss, my first car, my first fight. And I remember where I was on the day that Elvis died. Thanks for playing checkers, I've always loved this game. Could you please remind me of your name? Thank you. Anybody out there, family struggling with that terrible disease, just know that we're thinking about you and praying for you. I ain't never seen no ghost before, but if I ever do, I hope it's with Hank Williams. One of my favorite all-time songs is called "A Ride" by Mr. David Allan Coe. Well, I was thumbing from Montgomery, had my guitar on my back, when a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. Said it's a long walk to Nashville. Would you like a ride, son? So I sat down in the front seat and turned on the radio. Them sad old songs coming out of them speakers, solid country gold. And I noticed a stranger who was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light. And I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Well, have you paid your dues, and can you mourn the blues, and can you bend them guitar strings? Boy, can you make folks feel what you're feeling inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Well, he cried just south of Nashville, and he turned that car around. He said, this is where you get off, boy. I'm going back to Alabama. As I stepped out of that Cadillac, I said, Mister, many thanks. He said, you don't call me Mister. The whole world calls me Hank. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Well, have you paid your dues, and can you mourn the blues and bend them guitar strings? Boy, can you make folks feel what you're feeling inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Well, have you paid your dues, and can you mourn the blues, and can you bend them guitar strings? Boy, can you make folks feel what you're feeling inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. I liked it too. That's fun. Yeah. All right, here's another one of mine. I don't know what it is yet. Oh, be patient. Be patient. I'm going to play it. Okay, so I have a little announcement to make before this one. This song is a little bit of a bad attitude song. Is that okay? How many of y'all ever got a bad attitude before? How many of y'all lying to me right now? Yeah. No, I was, so I'm not perfect by any means. I'm a pretty faithful fella. But I got an announcement to make. Sometimes I go out drinking a little bit. That's what it is, you know what I mean? Sometimes it has happened in the past. And I got in it, and a good friend of mine, well, he is what he is too, but he got to telling me one night we was out doing the exact same thing. We was out drinking, kind of doing our thing, and he come in and he got to, I don't know about y'all, but it's about the same part of the country that I'm from, and people get to preaching at you. Anybody ever had anybody preach at you? Anybody ever had anybody preach at you? Yeah. Well, they get to talking to you. He said, "Right, I got to tell you something." He said, "It's been on my heart. If you don't quit your drinking and you playing that guitar and run around in bars," he said, "you're going to go to hell." And I said, "Well, that ain't how that works." And I said, "Well, hell." And I got to thinking about it, and I said, "Man, we literally do the exact same thing." I said, "So if I go to hell, you ain't no better than I am." I said, "So if I go to hell, I will save you a seat." So in a bit of a sour mood, I sat down and wrote this song. I started playing it, and people liked it. And then I got to liking it, and now I play it every show. It's going to be on the next album. It's called Save You a Seat. It goes a little something like this. Well, I'm tired of you acting like you're better than me, with all your preaching and your teaching and your hypocrisy. So let's make a toast before I take this drink. Here's to us hoping that we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you a seat. Now I know I'm not perfect, but neither are you. So I don't need you judging everything that I do. Let he who ain't sinned cast the first stone. But if that ain't you, then brother, leave me alone. 'Cause I'm tired of you acting like you're better than me, with all your preaching and your teaching and your hypocrisy. So let's make a toast before I take this drink. Here's to us hoping that we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you a seat. Well, I don't know your story, and you don't know mine. If there's a right and a wrong, then we'll find out in time. So I'll just keep doing the best I can do. Yeah, I'll worry about me, and you worry about you. 'Cause I'm tired of you acting like you're better than me, with all your preaching and your teaching and your hypocrisy. So let's make a toast before I take this drink. Here's to us hoping that we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you a seat. Yeah, here's to us hoping we all get to heaven. But if I go to hell, then I'll save you a seat. All right. So there's that. Reckon I need to play you another one, you know. Has everybody enjoyed the original music tonight? Are y'all liking my songs? If you don't like if you do like them, go tell everybody about it. If you don't like them, don't say a damn word, please. Just don't tell nobody. It'll hurt my feelings real bad. I'm just kidding. If you don't like it, I hope the barbecue was good. What about a little John Anderson? We got any John Anderson fans in the house? Y'all ever notice how when John Anderson starts singing, it sounds like he's turning the radio up and down? Blow, blow, Seminole wind. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Listen, here's not that song. I'll play that one later because I'm in the mood for it now. This is one of my favorite John Anderson songs. It's called Swingin'. There's a little girl in our neighborhood. Her name is Charlotte Johnson, and she really looking good. I had to go and see her, so I called her on the phone. Walked over to her house, and here's what's going on. Her brother was on the sofa, he was eating chocolate pie. Her mama was in the kitchen, cutting chicken up to fry. Her daddy was in the backyard, rolling up a garden hose. I was on the porch with Charlotte, feeling love down to my toes, and we were swinging. Yeah. Just a swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sang. I can't believe it started on the front porch in a swing, just a swinging. There we go. I hear over there. Little Charlotte, she's a darling, she's the apple of my eye. When I'm on a swing with her, it makes me almost high. You know she's my lover, and she has been since the spring. I can't believe it started on the front porch in a swing, just a swinging. Yeah, just a swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sang. I can't believe it started on the front porch in a swing, just a swinging. Just a swinging. Now there's a little girl in our neighborhood. Her name is Charlotte Johnson, and she's really looking good. I had to go and see her, so I called her on the phone. I walked over to her house. Here's what's going on. Her brother was on the sofa, he was eating chocolate pie. Her mama was in the kitchen, cutting chicken up to fry. Her daddy was in the backyard, rolling up a garden hose. I was on the porch with Charlotte, feeling love down to my toes, and we were swinging. Just a swinging. Yeah. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sang. I can't believe it started on the front porch in a swing, just a swinging. Just a swinging. Just a swinging. Okay, that's good. Hey, here we go. All right, here's one I haven't played in a while. I'm going to see if I can remember how it don't matter. Listen, here's called Stone to Stone. I'm going to give it a whirl for you. Hope you like it. Two kids on a riverbank, not worried about anything. Over by the dock with a handful of rocks, barefoot skipping stone. Same kids, different time frame. A little black box and a diamond ring. Her left hand and his last name, and a promise made of stone. We ain't ever far from home. We're just living stone to stone. Started adding to the family tree, putting kids on a granddad's knee. One story, 2 bedrooms, and a little house made of stone. We ain't ever far from home. We're just a living stone to stone. I said we ain't ever far from home, and love ain't ever really gone. We're just living stone to stone. Just living stone to stone. She never felt any more alone, walking into the funeral home. The same ring on her finger, but a lifetime later, she's buying him a stone. We ain't ever far from home, just living stone to stone. Stone to stone. I say love ain't ever really gone. We're just living stone to stone. Stone to stone. Stone to stone. Been a while. There you go. Yeah. That one's going to be on the next EP, by the way. Oh, also, we're giving. How many of y'all want a free koozie? We're giving away free koozies tonight. After I get done playing, I'm going to be hanging out in the merch booth. And my smoking hot wife, Brandy, and me are going to be back here taking email addresses. And that way, next time we come through, we can send y'all an email saying, hey, we're coming back through. Because every time we make a Facebook page or whatever, they just seem to get kind of pushed down on us. So we decided we was going to start taking emails. And every time that we got anything new with new music, or if we're coming to your area, we'll shoot you an email and you can keep your beer cold. I'm not going to spam you or anything because I don't know how to do that, and I'm too lazy anyway. But I will send you. And let you know when we got new stuff going on. So after the show, y'all be sure, and we got enough for everybody. So I'm gonna give away. It's a camo koozie, got the orange writing on it. It says Ride Damn Davis. That's my official middle name. My mom used to call me that when I was a kid, and I just went ahead and changed it. She said, Ride Damn Davis. I made that up. She said, you little shit. That was more like it. Now, she said, don't you tell nobody I called you that. So I'm not going to tell nobody, okay? What about Bo Cephas? Got any Bo Cephas fans in the house? Well, if I'd known that, I'd have played it earlier. It's the first song my dad basically told me to shut up because I was talking during the song. And he was like, Ry, you got to be quiet when this song comes on. When this song comes on the radio, you got to turn this song up. I got back in it was an old gray F-150. I don't remember what year it was. And I was opening the gate so he can drive back to do something. We was up by, y'all don't know where Jack's house is at, but it was by Jack's house. And it come on the radio, and he said, when this song comes on, you got to turn it up. So that's what we did. And I fell in love with Bo Cephas that very moment. And I think that's the moment where I realized that I just listen to music a little bit differently than most folks do. It's called Country Boy Can Survive. Hope you like it. for those of you wondering, I'm like a real country boy, like a real one. I don't fake it. We don't play a lot of that fake stuff. So all our country folks out there, we truly appreciate you and love you, and that's what we make the music for. So thank y'all so much for the support. Preacher man says it's the end of time. The Mississippi River, she's a-going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're gonna get mugged if you go downtown. Well, I live back in the woods, you see, the woman and the kids and the dogs and me. Got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can't survive. Country folks can't survive. Well, I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make her own whiskey and her own smoke, too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. Grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and a country boy can't survive. Country folks can't survive. Because you can't stop us out and you can't make us run with them old boys raised on shotgun. Yeah, we say grace and we say ma'am. You ain't into that, we don't give a damn, no. Now we came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and a western sky. Yeah, we can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can't survive. Country folks can't survive. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, just Hillbilly. Grandpa taught me how to live off the land. It's taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights. I'd send him some homemade wine. He was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes. Shoot him with my old 45, 'cause a country boy can't survive. Country folks can't survive. Because you can't stop us out and you can't make us run with them old boys raised on shotgun. Yeah, we say grace and we say ma'am. You ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and a western sky. Yeah, we can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can't survive. Country folks can't survive. A country boy can't survive. A country boy can't survive. People say I'm no good and crazy as a loon. 'Cause I get stoned in the morning and I get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. Well, I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made. And I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Yeah! Well, there's a preacher man talking on the TV, talking about rock and roll. And he wants me to send a donation, 'cause he's worried about my soul. He said that Jesus walked on the water, and I know that it's true. But sometimes I think that preacher man, he'd like to do a little walking too. And I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Yeah, Lord. Well, now a poor girl wants to marry, a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich man goes to college and a poor man goes to work. A drunkard wants another drink of wine and a politician wants a vote. Well, I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another toke, 'cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. She buddy. Oh, easy now. Somebody cut her off. Tell the bartender. All right, I got an honest question to ask you. Y'all ready? How many of y'all work hard for a living? I said honest. Not how many of y'all work. How many of y'all work hard for a living? That's more like it. Yeah. It's a little song I wrote with Brandy. It's one of the first songs we ever wrote together. It's going to come out on the next EP. This song right here goes out to all the farmers, all the nurses, all the paramedics, all the factory workers, all the entrepreneurs, and a special thanks to all those military men and women who are out there serving this great country, keeping it safe. Everybody out there working hard for a living and making sure they're providing for this family and keeping this country the greatest and best place to live on this planet. Can we get a little round of applause for that, please? This is the greatest country on the planet. It ain't perfect, but neither am I. This song goes out to all y'all. I hope you enjoy it. It's called Everyday America. Hope you like it. He's up before the sun breaks, and the rooster ain't had a chance to crow. He's the kind that keeps the country fed, and the kind that makes his living row by row. That's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. With a caffeine buzz and light blue scrubs, going room to room, checking vital signs. She don't mind the overnight shift, doing anything she can to save a life. That's every day, every day, every day, every day, everyday America. 'Cause behind the scenes, they're the face, the ones that have what it takes. Give us hope and keep our country strong. And that's every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, America. On a concrete floor, his back is sore, working at the plant in a factory line, providing for his family, so you know he don't mind the overtime. That's every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, America. 'Cause behind the scenes, they're the face, the ones that have what it takes. Give us hope and keep our country strong. And that's every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, America. He can feel the sand between his teeth as he looks through the crosshairs of his gun. He's 1,000 miles away from home, but he laid down his life before he run. Well, that's every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, America. Behind the scenes, they're the face, ones that have what it takes. Give us hope and keep our country strong. That's every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, America. Yeah, that's every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, America. Thank you. That's going to be on the new EP. Y'all sign up for that email list afterwards. I'll make sure y'all get a sneak peek of that. How about that? Who about? Okay. All right, here we go. Now, as a songwriter and as an entertainer, I try not to push my opinion on anybody, because just because I have an opinion behind a microphone don't make my opinion no better than your opinion. It just makes me louder, see? Louder than most people. There's a lot of really loud drunks, I'll be honest with you. But this is something I really, really believe in. And I'll take it to my grave now. Tracy Lawrence had the greatest mullet in country music history. Yeah. I'm glad the mullet's coming back, y'all. This is my favorite all-time Tracy Lawrence song. It's called Time Marches On. Sister cries out from a baby bed. Brother runs in, feathers on his head. Mama's in her room, learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings Elijah and Dear John. Time marches on. Time marches on. Sister's using rouge, clear complexion soap. Brother's wearing beads and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. And time marches on. sister calls herself a sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet, high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. Daddy's in the ground beneath a maple tree as the angels sing an old Hank Williams song. And time marches on, and time marches on, and time marches on, and time marches on, and time marches on. Time marches on. I bet Tracy Lawrence had some serious trap muscles behind that mullet. Had to keep packing it around out there. He brings it back. Y'all wait till I cut my hair into a mullet. My wife said she'd shave it all off in my sleep, so I got to pick a real good day to do it. You know what I mean? Maybe she's like back home for a couple days or something. All right, that's enough talk about stuff I'm passionate about. It's another song of mine. It's called Color on My Collar. Hope you like it. Prince Charming found Cinderella because she lost a shoe. This lipstick stain left on my shirt is gonna lead me straight to you. A shade of red on a shirt of white is causing all this pain. What I'd give to track you down and give that shade a name. Yeah, this color on my collar came so sudden. The band was so loud that we couldn't hear nothing. You said your name, I didn't hear what you hollered. Falling in love with a color on my collar. Well, as the band played on, we danced along, strangers hand in hand. You leaned down and kissed my neck, is where it all began. This color on my collar came so sudden. The band was so loud that we couldn't hear nothing. You said your name, I didn't hear what you hollered. Falling in love with a color on my collar. Well, like a fairy tale story, Cinderella rushed home, leaving me standing there holding on. Prince Charming and a slipper, I got a crimson tone. Yeah, this color on my collar came so sudden. The band was so loud that we couldn't hear nothing. You said your name, I didn't hear what you hollered. Falling in love with a color. Yeah, this color on my collar came so sudden. The band was so loud that we couldn't hear nothing. You said your name, I didn't hear what you hollered. Falling in love with a color on my collar. Prince Charming found Cinderella because she lost a shoe. And this lipstick stain left on my shirt is gonna lead me straight to you. Here's another one of mine. We hadn't recorded this one or anything yet. We've just been trying it out. I've been trying it out on and off for a couple years now. I think I'm going to break down and record it. This is a song, this is a story of a woman who got done wrong, and by God, she got tired of it. That's just about all there is to it. Her fella had been running around, and she said, you know what, two can play this game. Hope y'all enjoy it. It's called Before She Goes. She woke up this morning in a bed that ain't her own. And just because there's a man in there don't mean she ain't alone. 'Cause there's a stranger in her room, but there's another one at home. So she gets dressed and heads on back to the man that done her wrong. She don't need no alibi, because she's gonna make sure he knows that he's the one to blame, and that two can play this game. Yeah, she's gonna make it hurt before she goes. Hell, it has no fury like a woman scorned. Yeah, she's gonna make that S.O.B. wish he was never born. 'Cause he played her for a fool, but she ain't a fool no more. Oh, and she can't wait to see his face when she walks through that door. She don't need no alibi, because she's gonna make sure he knows that he's the one to blame, and that two can play this game. Yeah, she's gonna make it hurt before she goes. She don't need no alibi, because she's gonna make sure he knows that he's the one to blame, and that two can play this game. Yeah, she's gonna make it hurt before she goes. Somebody got to drive. I'm sure Brandy been drinking. She'd kill me if I made her drive home on them back roads tonight. So I get next to look at that. Show them what you got, baby. Yeah, that's what I thought. Looks like I ain't drinking no more, but y'all can give my wife one. That's just as good for me. You know what I mean? On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, You can hear the engine roaring on out on no song, and you think about the woman and the girl you met the night before. And your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage, there I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road. You can feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold, and you pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Sometimes you can't hear them talk, other times you can. It's the same old cliche. Is that a woman or a man? And even though you're outnumbered, you still take your stand. Better take your stand. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage. There I go, I'm playing this star again. There I go, turn the page. Later in the evening, you lie awake in bed. The echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head. You smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on this stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on this stage. There I go, I'm playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. There I go, turn the page. There I go, turn the page. Here's another off a record. I don't know which one it is yet. Which one ain't I played yet? Don't say Blue Jeans. I'm gonna get there. So this song right here, how many of y'all have heard the record before? How many of y'all heard the CD? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, y'all got to make more noise than that. How many of y'all heard the record before? Hey, that's good. That was the same amount as the first time. Y'all were just louder. That's good. So, I have never been to France or Japan or Spain or somewhere else. I can't remember where else it was, but somehow one of my songs is like kind of famous over there, and they got like a line dancing craze going on to it. It's called "Love You Till Morning." You don't believe me? You can YouTube it. It's there. It's got all kinds of hits and all kinds of different people. They were dancing to my song at Billy Bob's in Disney World in Paris, France. Ain't that some shit? How about that? Huh. I ain't never been to Disneyland or France. I went to Billy Bob's one time, and I can only imagine what the Frenchies do in their Billy Bob's. So that's good. I don't know much about them, but I sure do appreciate their taste in music. This one here is called "Love You Till Morning." It's one of them baby-making songs. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Hey, go a little something like this right here. It's the little things you do that make me lose my mind. Like the way you're reaching over me to turn out the light. I'd rather love you till morning than kiss you goodnight. Well, I know it ain't the same old thing we do, but there's something about the way my t-shirt's fitting you. I'd rather love you till morning than kiss you goodnight. And no, I ain't ever too tired to love you like you need to be loved. And oh, yeah, we'll just be getting started when that big old sun comes up. So baby, turn off all the lights and meet me in a bed. But there won't be no sleeping, darling. Like I said, I'd rather love you till morning than kiss you goodnight. No, I ain't ever too tired to love you like you need to be loved. And oh, yeah, we'll just be getting started when that big old sun comes up. So when you're leaning like you do to tell me it's bedtime, let me whisper what I'm thinking before your lips touch mine. I'd rather love you till morning than kiss you goodnight. I'm gonna love you till morning before I kiss you goodnight. Thank you. It may be too early for this, but I don't know. We're going to find out. Oh, somebody got excited over there. I can't particularly see, but I'm betting it's Jeff. That's right. Me too. We like him. What? How the hell do you know that's coming? Just from one chord. That's good. We can read it. We're going to honky-tonk it up in here a little bit. Is that okay? We're going to turn this into a real live... Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right. Woo! Let's see if y'all ready. Now that I've got you all worked up, let's see how many know this song. If y'all don't know it, it's going to be real disappointing, I'll be honest with you. Hank, why do you drink? Okay, we almost had it. I took some of you by surprise, I'm sure. We got to get a good vocal warm-up going in here. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure everybody's in on it. Hank, why do you drink? Now, where the hell has that enthusiasm been all night? That's what I'm looking for right there. Start it from the top, y'all. Now, country music singers have always been a real close family. But lately, some of my kinfolk believe disowned a few others than me. I guess it's because I kinda changed my direction. Lord, I guess I went and broke that. They all wanna know, Hank, why do you drink? That's right, and why do you roll smoke? If it's free, why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, everybody makes my prediction. So if I get stoned to sing all night long, well, it's now, Lordy, I am very proud of my daddy's name. Although his kind of music and mine are pretty much the same. I've been thinking over it, put yourself in my unique position. Lord, if I get stoned to sing all night long, well, it's they all want to know, Hank, why do you drink? That's right, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Y'all get it. Over and over, everybody makes my prediction. So if I get stoned to sing all night long, well, it's a Lordy, I have loved some ladies, and I have loved Jim Beam. They both tried to kill me back in 1973. I'm holding a look. When that doctor asked me, said, son, how'd you get in this condition? I say, hey, Sawbones, I'm just carrying on and they all want to know, Hank, why do you drink? I think you're better than that. This is the last time. Y'all did good. That's good. That's good. Listen, this corner over here, I'm damn proud of y'all. Y'all doing good. Y'all doing good, too. We got to match this enthusiasm over here. That's what I'm looking for now. Now, when I started the first time, I believe it was louder the first time than the last time, so we want to make sure that the last time equals the first time so that we can end on the right note, because I don't know about y'all, but my mama told me to finish what I started, so that's what we're going to do here. Are you ready? Okay, good deal. Hank, why do you drink? Yeah, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? You betcha over and over, Everybody makes my prediction. So if I get stoned to sing all night long, well, it's a family tradition. This next song, y'all did good. Y'all did good. I'm proud of you. I'm real proud of you. I'll tell you, who, buddy? This next song here is a song I wrote with Johnny Cash back in 1957. I hear the train a-comin', it's a-rollin' around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antonio, yeah. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in some fancy dining cars. They're probably drinking coffee, Lord, and smoking big cigars. Well, I know that I had it coming. I know that I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me, yeah, boy. I play the meanest mouth guitar in the South, y'all. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train of mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down that line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. That's a big hit for me and Johnny Cash back in 1957, I tell you. I barely even remember the 50s. I hardly even remember them. 70s are a real blur, I tell you. All right, I reckon I need to play you one of mine. Y'all still having fun? Everybody enjoying themselves so far? This song on the record is one of them songs that's got like one of them, like a 5-minute guitar solo in it, big drum solo and such. I'm not going to do that because I don't have a drummer or a guitar player. I would if Faye's here, but maybe next time. But I do like the song, and I'm going to play y'all a little acoustic version. It's a song about not being able to get away from somebody you know you need to get away from. It's just something there keeps pulling you back together. Maybe you can't make whatever it is y'all got last forever. but you can make it through the night. When we're this close to the bottom, we ain't got far to fall. Yeah, and we both know the reason that you answer when I call. So darling, if you're lonely, let's do what we do right. We can't make love last forever, but we can make it through the night. We're gonna hate ourselves tomorrow and say this has to end. If you're still here in the morning, we can worry about it then. Because the love's been gone long before we ever said goodbye. Yeah, and we both know that trying to make this work is a waste of time. But darling, if you're lonely, let's do what we do right. We can't make love last forever, but we can make it through the night. I said love's been gone long before we ever said goodbye. Yeah, and we both know that trying to make this work is a waste of time. So darling, if you're lonely, let's do what we do right. We can't make love last forever, but we can make it through the night. When we're this close to the bottom, we ain't got far to fall. Yeah, and we both know the reason that you answer when I call. A long time forgotten, a dream that just fell by the way. The good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or the bad things he's done, Lord. Just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. I know you know it. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter they'll pass to this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. Willie! She likes a bright life and a nightlife and a good-timing friend. When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again. Lord knows she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can. Good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. Hey! Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold, dig for silver and for gold, leave the empty hole. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass sways, eagles fly and the otters play in the land of a Seminole. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Calling to you like a long-lost friend, and I know who you are. Blow, blow across the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gulls. Y'all care if I do a little John Anderson impersonation for you? Y'all care if I give it a whirl? Okay, here we go. Well, progress came and took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. You know, the last time I walked in the swamp, stood up on a cypress stump, I listened close as I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. I said, blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Calling to you like a long-lost friend, I know who you are. Blow, blow across the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gulls. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Calling to you like a long-lost friend, and I know who you are. So blow, blow across the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gulls. This next song here is first song I ever wrote for my wife. It's called Hard to Call a Home. Hope you like it. My name ain't Neil Armstrong. She thinks I hung the moon. And my cutlery is Dixie. They don't make no silver spoon. Her love don't need the moon and stars, but dishes made of gold. Needs caring arms to hold her and a heart to call her home. 'Cause her love don't have a price tag, and it ain't got no zip code, but it's got my arms to hold her and my heart to call her home. My address ain't on Broadway, it's 14th Avenue. I don't have $1 million, no, I've only got a few. Her love don't need the money for a house of wood and stone. Needs caring arms to hold her and a heart to call her home. Her love don't have a price tag, and it ain't got no zip code, but it's got my arms to hold her and my heart to call her home. Her love don't have a price tag, and it ain't got no zip code, but it's got my arms to hold her and my heart to call her home. And my heart to call her home. Here's another song I wrote with Johnny Cash back in 1957. It's probably my favorite Johnny Cash song. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much for Ma and me, just his old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. I don't blame him because he ran and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did is before he left, he went and named me Sue. He must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laugh from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists were hard and my wits were keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. Well, I made a vow to the moon and stars I'd search them honky-tonks and bars and kill that man to give me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. Had an old saloon in a street of mud. There at the table, dealing stud, was a dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew the scar on his cheek and his evil eye. And he was begging, bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you gonna die." That's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, I came up with a knife and I cut off a piece of my ear. Well, I busted a chair right across his teeth. We crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He giggled like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, then he's gotta be tough. And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong. You said you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue. I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. He called me Pa and called me son. I walked away with a different point of view. Well, I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue. I still hate that name. Little Johnny Cash for you. Have y'all enjoyed tonight? Has everybody had fun? Hey, I like that. That's good. Yeah, I ought to put that on a T-shirt. Well, I'm getting down to my last couple songs here. And I want to say thank y'all so much for coming out. Y'all got a really cool thing down here. You really do. How about a round of applause for DK back there putting this thing together, huh? It's being from a small community myself. I'm a small farm kid, and I know it ain't always the easiest thing to get everybody to come together and enjoy all the same type of stuff, especially music. So I got to say just one more time, thank y'all so much for coming out and supporting the music and having a good time and coming together as a community. Put your hands together one more time for yourselves for coming out and making this thing what it is. I got two more for you. Here we go. This one here is going to be on the next album. It's a song about being on the road and making a living this crazy life. It's called If You Want to Rock and Roll. Hope you like it. I may wind up going where she told me to go, but right now I'm a-rolling down this road to my next show. Out here on the highway is the only life I know, and you ain't got time for nothing else if you want to rock and roll. They said just write yourself a song, boy, it's money in the bank. Yeah, we'll all sing along while we ride your gravy train. Rub elbows with the big wigs and get amongst their ranks, but I don't need their permission and I don't care what they think. So I may wind up going where she told me to go, but right now I'm a-rolling down this road to my next show. Out here on the highway is the only life I know, and you ain't got time for nothing else if you want to rock and roll. And I've been driving through the day so I can make my show tonight. I wrote myself a brand new song and hope I get it right, and that somebody listens and the band is sounding tight. Do it all again tomorrow and there ain't no end in sight. So I may wind up going where she told me to go, but right now I'm a-rolling down this road to my next show. Out here on the highway is the only life I know, and you ain't got time for nothing else if you want to rock and roll. No. Lord, it's the same old tune fiddle and guitar. Where do we take it from here? Rhinestone suits and new shiny car. It's been the same way for years. We need a change. Somebody told me when I came to Nashville, son, you finally got it made. Oh, Hank made it here. We're all sure that you will, but I don't think Hank done it this way. No, I don't think Hank done it this way. Well, I've spent 6 years on the road making one-night stands, speeding my young life away. Tell me one more time, so's I'll understand. Are you sure Hank done it this way? Did old Hank really do it this way? I may wind up going where she told me to go, but right now I'm a-rolling down this road to my next show. Out here on the highway is the only life I know, and you ain't got time for nothing else if you wanna rock and roll. No. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. Actually, I guess I got one more. This will be my last song of the afternoon. I want to thank y'all again for coming and hanging out with us. We got any mamas in the house? Any mothers? Do we have any mamas in the house? Any mamas? We got anybody in here that's got a mama? Anybody got a mama or had a mama? Yeah. Okay, good. That's more like it. My mom's here. She's standing back here in a corner. How about a round of applause for my mother? Yeah. Y'all think I'm bad up here? You should have tried to raise me. You know what I mean? There's a reason my middle name's Dan. No, but seriously, I was writing this song on the front porch of my mom and dad's house with a friend of mine named Jeffrey Blades. We had a writing session that day, and we'd been writing a whole bunch of, sad, slow songs and stuff, and Mom pulled up in the drive there, and she went in the house, and she overheard us singing. She come out, and she started talking. She overheard me and Jeffrey talking about how we thought we got away with everything in high school. And key word there is thought now. We thought we got away with everything in high school. My mom heard it, and she come out there. And anybody that's ever met my mama knows this is true. She'll show you. She like points her finger like this right here. Look at it. Look at that. Do like that right there. She got like a little shake thing. She goes, I know everything you did in high school. She said, and I said, how's that, Mom? And she said, because you was too stupid to take everything out of your blue jean pockets before I washed them. And I said, well, hell, all right, Jeffrey, it looks like we got us a song here. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote, and it's one of the songs that I will play at every show that I ever play at until the day that I die. Because it means a whole lot to me, and it's one of those songs that a lot of folks can really relate to. It's something I'm really proud of, and it's the first song that I ever played where I thought, you know what, I might be able to do this crazy music thing for a living. And it's called Blue Jeans. It's been my last song of the afternoon. I hope you guys like it. These old blue jeans been tattered and torn, earned a skull ring and their denim was worn. They've been under pressure, they've never broke. Yeah, when Mama washed my jeans, Lord, them secrets they told. They told all about the night I snuck out from the smell of spilled whiskey and all the beer caps. The time that I punched that old boy in the mouth. Them old bloodstains, Lord, they're still hanging around. These old blue jeans have been tattered and torn, earned a skull ring and their denim's worn. They've been under pressure, they've never broke. Yeah, when Mama washed my jeans, Lord, them secrets they told. It's how she found out about the heart that I broke, from all of the letters that my first love wrote, and that yellow big lighters, how she found out I smoke, and brought tears to her eyes. That much I know. These old blue jeans been tattered and torn, earned a skull ring and their denim was worn. They've been under pressure, they've never broke. Yeah, when Mama washed my jeans, Lord, them secrets they told. 'Cause they've been to church and to dusty home bars, and just like me, Lord, they've earned every scar. They've been under pressure, they've never broke. Yeah, when Mama washed my jeans, Lord, them secrets they told. You guys have been great. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
I gotta get a damn step ladder to get up here to this microphone. Keep it going for Rod Davis. Keep it going, keep it going. Matt Mayberry, Mike DeMeza, Stevie D, JB's Barbecue. Rod, don't go too far. Don't tell the county we're having fun up here, because we're gonna keep doing it. Right. One more time, Rod Davis.